fellow rapper, Swifty Blue, went viral recently for basically saying that the way he views the world, he wouldn't sign to a black guy. He wouldn't sign to anybody outside of his own race. Very controversial. A lot of people weren't feeling it. How do you feel when you heard that? Given that you have signed in the past to somebody outside your race.
You're a grown man, you know. You gotta respect the man's, you know what I mean, decision or the way he thinks, you know what I mean?
Right.
I think different, you know what I mean? My mindset's different, you know what I mean? So I was 400, you know what I mean? So that shit's like different for me, you know what I mean? I understand him where he's coming from, you know what I mean? Like by all means, but to me it's a little different, you know what I mean?
Part of what he said though is he's like, I'm institutionalized, which a lot of people don't want to be institutionalized. He seemed like he has just accepted it. Like, that's just where I'm at, which people get locked up, and then that's normal, you know?
When you're in there, you mean institutionalized, homies, you know what I mean?
Right.
I mean, you gotta, you know what I mean? By all means, he's a grown man, you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
What's the most institutionalized shit you've seen?
Swear, homie, they don't even like coming out. Like, I've seen fools in there where, like, I seen motherfuckers, like say one homie, he came back in 6 times. Like, he was already like, today, we're chilling, we're playing dominoes or whatever. I'm going home. Hey, I'll be back though, you know? You guys want to say hi to somebody or something? Like, what the fuck? What do you mean you're coming back, fool? Like,
he wasn't worried about coming back.
They don't give a fuck. Like, it's just, that's all they got, you know? Like,
that's crazy. I've only met, I met one person actually. And he got mad because I told him negative. And I like didn't look him in the eyes.
Oh yeah, you gotta.
And then I was just, but I was young. I was like 14. He had just gotten out of like doing 20. I think I came back from like drinking 40s with my bitch or something. And then he got mad. I was like, oh shit. And they're just like the homies, like, cause I grew up there. They were just like, I never met him. Obviously, he's been in jail the whole time I was like, even alive.
Yeah, it happens. Like I almost caught myself sitting down on the toilet and shit. Like it happens. You feel me? Like you gotta it's normal. You know what I mean? When you've been in there,
right?
It's every day you're doing this. You know you gotta adapt to that. So it's like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's different.
Definitely. But it's kind of interesting too with people casting so much doubt on him or having such strong opinions about him. It's like, well, I mean, to me, it's like I feel like everybody's allowed to have their own fucking opinion in the sense of if you told me that you would never date a girl unless she was Mexican, I don't personally understand because I feel like I could have easily ended up in a relationship with a black girl, a Mexican girl, whatever. I ended up with an Armenian girl. She got a totally different culture than what I grew up with. I don't really give a fuck. But if you said that to me, I wouldn't really think it was that crazy. You know, like a lot of people, they like to stick to their own kind, right?
Yeah.
Stick it different.
People just felt away because it's like hip hop. You know? Some
people just took it because it's like, it's something to talk about, you know what I mean? It was something to talk about more, you know?
Yeah, blogs are crazy. Blogs would fucking...
Take it into take a positive and turn it into a negative.
Podcasts like No Jumper just need content.
Gotta get it.
Need shit to talk about. Okay, so I seen you have this song with Kid Frost called Lolos, and I was just wondering, like, what do you have that strong affiliation for driving around those kind of whips, or is it something you just bust out once in a blue moon?
Yeah, that's like my passion. Like that shit.
Really?
Yeah, Lolos. When I was a little kid, I used to collect the little lowrider stickers. Like back in the day, you know, the quarter, the 50 cents, it would pop out in a little white. You know what I mean? I used to collect those.
You loved it even back then.
Back then, like my first goal was like, I'm gonna get a lowrider bike. I got one. You know, I started working. I bought me one, and then from my lowrider bike, I'm gonna get me a Lolo. Started doing my thing, and I got me a Lolo. You know what I mean?
How was it working with somebody like Kid Frost?
He's an OG in the game. You know what I mean?
Well,
like,
definitely.
So it's like, you mean those are legends in the game that are still living. So it's like, it's a privilege. You know what I mean?
Damn, it's crazy to hear bro still rap.
Yeah, like
he's old, bro.
OG. You know what I mean? Like so. Like, I was bumping him when I was a morrito, you know what I mean? Like, straight up. So
what's a morrito?
Like a little kid.
Okay.
Like a little
I
boy.
figured. I just want to check. Sounded kind of tight.
Damn, that's crazy. I remember his music was obviously never for me, but obviously that one song was always...
You heard it, though. You know, like, at least the Eastside Rendezvous, like, it's just everywhere.
Fuck, every intro that's like, if that's something with Latino
La
or...
Raza.
La Raza, it was definitely going up.
I'm not going to lie. I clicked on it, and I saw that it was a song with a guy named Kid Frost. And I thought it was going to be like a young kid. You know, I figured it was a young kid named Frost, and then I found out it was
Which is the one with...
The song Lolos I'm talking about with him and Kid Frost, yeah.
But do you know his most famous song?
Which song is that?
For the Raza. That's him.
Oh, yeah, that's him.
Yeah, okay,
oh, okay.
Yeah, he OG.
No. That's good to know.
It's a banger right there.
All right, people, we just hit 300,000 subscribers. You know we're trying to hit 400,000 subscribers. So that little red button, tap it, tap in. Appreciate y'all.